Shoot it. Talk about the complaint.
It's a 2012 Volvo with an Ishift, mileage 950, and it's grinding 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th. So every even number it's going up, it's grinding.
I just drove it. I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything? He did say it acts up. It has its moments.
No.
But he had the synchro replaced on it not too long ago.
He did, which was very expensive.
Yeah, very expensive repair for him.
We're trying to figure out what the problem is and see how can we fix it. I think he's taking it for a road test. Oh, you almost hit me. Hey,
that would have been really bad.
You taking it out?
Yeah.
You're gonna do a road test?
Road test.
Alright. Did you learn anything yet? Did you learn
something new every day.
I know. Well, look at you, mentor. Let me get the door. Lighter. Still running it? You always want to remember idle the Detroits at around 900,000. They like that for lubrication purposes. And what happened?
No grind right now.
I know.
It's not acting up. Gotta look more into it. Didn't act up. Because he said it was like all the even numbers, so I put it in the manual and I was shifting myself.
Same, nothing. So what that tells me is when it's warmed up, it's acting up.
Yeah.
When it's cold, because it was sparked overnight, it's not doing it. Meaning thick oil.
Thick oil, true.
If we let it run right now, warm it up,
yeah.
And do the same thing in a little bit. You listening to the radio? Good. Who's winning?
They're just talking about the World Series.
Okay. That looks good, bro. He's getting a truck cleaned up for a driver. What do we got going on in the front of the shop right now? Look at this, same color. Have a good night. Let's do it. Our famous truck. It's the one I did before you buy a truck video. And I want to check the mileage. 9.3. It's been 2 years? Almost 2 years. Our famous truck. That thing is $7,000. That's how much I paid for it.
Big hit on YouTube right
2
there.
years. 2 years. Alright, you want to check the Ishift?
Yeah, let's see.
Nothing.
What I'm thinking, it might be that clutch control valve on the side.
Yeah.
Passenger side that we replaced for one of the customers recently.
Well, so next step, I think we should just pull the filter and see if there's anything in it.
Any shavings or... But it's not like a grind all the time. It would have done it.
We'll do it all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Did he do? Did he mention? Did he have a clutch work done?
He said that was done at the dealership actually. Right here.
Clutch?
The clutch, yeah. Second.
Well, we haven't. It hasn't been happening for us.
It did grind right there.
It did, right?
Yeah.
You know. Start from zero again. From 0 miles per hour. No.
So that happened in fourth gear. That's the only time
That happened in fourth. And is the air pressure?
Yeah, everything's holding pressure. Yeah.
Not bad.
They're not that bad.
No, they're not bad at all. All right, let's take it tomorrow, take it apart and go home, check it tomorrow. Did you throw away that filter for that Ishift? We want to show you guys what we found with that transmission. If they threw it away, it's here. Woo! Look, all right.
What do we got here? Some sludge.
Sludge.
So it's coolant. So there's a radiator went out 2 months ago. That's what the customer mentioned.
Yes, so we let's go back. What happened? We test drove it, ran some tests. You
No
brought
grinding,
it back.
right?
No, it was no grinding in the morning, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, well, you know,
Oil's on the thicker
oil's
side.
thicker side. Everything was working fine. We brought it in. We let it run a little bit outside, and then took it out. And then what happened?
Well, that's when so the customer explained to us that he had got the synchro replaced. Radiator went out 2 months prior to that, but he never mentioned that at this
Yeah,
point.
he didn't. Yeah, he didn't mention that.
So I'm like, all right, first up, let's check the oil filter and the oil. I'm pulling the filter out, and all I see is coolant coming out.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I told the guy, I'm like, hey, did something get swapped over, or what caused it? And he's like, dude, actually 2 months ago, I had the radiator swapped over because the fluids mixed.
So it pays off to do a good description of what actually happened in the past. So potential tech shop knows, hey, you know, this could be an issue, because if we
Yeah.
explained that from the beginning, if we knew all that info, that would have changed a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
So
And
ultimately, yeah.
unfortunately, the problem started happening after that cross-contamination with the fluids. He got the synchro done. He asked the guy to change the fluid, change the filter. Apparently he never did. So
Yeah.
that's probably going to end up costing him a new trans, because there was some shavings in here. And, you know, and
He shortened his life of the transfer.
He definitely did.
Really drastically. It could have been saved in at 900 and what?
950.
50. You know, if it was properly addressed, it wouldn't
would've
have that
caught this,
issue.
yeah.
And the trans was, the engine sounded really, I mean, there was nothing no codes, no issues with the engine. We fixed it. What did we do? What's the
We drained the fluid, put new Ishift oil, OE, new filter. We did some foot shocks that we recommended because those were completely worn out.
Yep. Yeah, and he's off running a load. He's watching, so be careful out there, Eddie, and we'll see what's going on. We'll, you know, I think he'll be fine. Fortunately, we bought him some time, I guess.
Yeah.
With the trans, but
Yeah, so we got right here, we got a filter from another Ishift that failed. And this one was just internally blew up. And the other one with the cross-contamination, that one, it just collapsed. You can see how it was just
collapsing full of sludge, and this
sludge.
is
Yeah,
just
exactly. Pure oil, full of shavings, obviously.
Yeah,
but-
shavings, but it still holds its form.
Yeah.
The other one was just completely messed up. Yeah, that's a good example. What's worth mentioning, I think, is that we talked about it for a little bit. The bad maintenance is going to catch up with you sooner or later, and since we have our own fleet and we're as thorough as we possibly can, we recommend that to our customers. But at the same time, the used truck, you don't know what was happening in a different shop.
Previously, yeah.
You think you're saving, I'm gonna go to a shop that's charging less. Now you're ending up with a problem like that shorten your life of your component or whatever it is.
Well, he
transfer.
trusted the guy, and the guy billed him out for oil and the filter, and it was never
Oh,
done.
so he told you he did bill them out.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So he's like, wow, he was really surprised. He's like, I definitely did not expect that for 2 months.
That's a different subject. Of like, how many shops are there, and why are there so many shops that just take advantage of it? Now,
A simple filter and oil, I mean,
that's it. Just thinking you're saving on maintenance because the shop's giving you a good price. look into it a little more.
Yeah. Do your research on the shop. Make sure you trust the guys.
Yeah. How do you make sure they did the job? But how do you do that? It's hard. It's easy to say, hard to check.
Yeah, well, he was standing next to me. I'm like, dude, first thing I'm gonna do is pull the filter out. I pulled it out right away, and he saw,
Yeah.
water on the bottom, coolant on the bottom of it.
Yeah, and ask other shops too. Like, hey, can I be there when we do this?
Yeah.
It is some shops
Make them
have
feel a little bit more comfortable.
plus some, but some shops are very restrictive as far as safety and not letting people in, which we do the same thing. But at this, we wanted to show it to him what was actually happening, so he could see it. But all right, good, awesome. Subscribe, share, and we'll talk to you soon.